Welcome. You're listening to the Handyman Academy podcast with your host, Jeremy Lewis.
What is up, everybody? It is Jeremy with another episode of the Handyman Academy. First, I'd like to give a huge congratulations to Dennis, who won our first giveaway. We've already been in touch with Dennis, and his prize for completing homework in the month of January is in the mail and on its way to Arizona. The prize for February's giveaway will be a copy of Raving Fans, a revolutionary approach to customer service by Ken Blanchard and Sheldon Bowles. I personally own this book, and it has been monumental in the way I go about interacting with my clients and has allowed me to grow my business revenue without expanding my offerings past what I am comfortable doing. Today's topic is on the top 3 things that we have done to increase traffic to our business and close more deals, earning us more revenue per month. And it should be no big surprise that these are no-brainer, no duh my guy, common sense items that don't get done by the vast majority of people in our field. The first item is pretty crazy to us, and it is answer the darn phone when you can, be prompt in returning calls when you can't. Before Kate took over handling the phones, I would get dozens of calls every day while I was working, while I was concentrating on the smallest details, while I was talking to clients, and so on. It is almost never the opportune time for the phone to ring, and when it is, it almost never rang. That's the life of a business owner. But here's how you can take these missed calls and turn them into money in the bank. First, you want to set up your voicemail. Most people that I know don't have their voicemail set up at all. Hello, lost revenue. Record a clear and concise voicemail message clearly stating your business name and requesting their name and number, and you'll get back to them no later than 1 business day. Most of the time, you'll get back to them in less than 30 minutes once your hands are empty again. Secondly, some digital phone number services will allow you to automatically send a text message when you miss a call. If yours has this, it's like owning your own personal gold mine. This is a key opportunity to send the caller a polished, perfect message. Mine asks for their name, phone number, address, email, pictures, and description of their project. It sounds like a lot, but you have no idea how much traction this actually gives you. Along with what I send them is a direct link to our reviews and our completed projects gallery. This alone has generated tens of thousands of dollars for us in just the last year. The second item follows the first in its simplicity, but before we get to it, our sponsor for today's episode comes from Your Book Bakery. It is no big secret that if you want to show your knowledge and authority in a field, such as how to gain raving fans, you need a book. That's where Your Book Bakery comes into play. If you've ever thought about writing a book, you need to visit yourbookbakery.com and get help from one of the best in the industry. Jennifer Harshman, the book baker, will give you the exact recipe you need to write your book and to have fun doing it. Again, that is yourbookbakery.com. Back to the show. The second item is quite simply show up. I recently did a project for a lady who, upon my arrival, asked me if I am, quote, an angel, unquote. Taken aback, I chuckled and I said, I don't think so. We laughed and then she got somber. She told me that I was the 37th person in the area that she called. 8 of those 37 answered the phone, and of the 8 who answered, only 2 made appointments to come and take a look at her project. And only 1, me, showed up for the appointment. Honestly, if I had $10 for every client who told me that the last guy either never showed up or just randomly stopped showing up without giving any notice at all, I would have more money than I made in the last 2 years. And I'm not joking at all. Like, look, life happens to the best of us. I have forgotten an appointment and took an appointment from another client only to be halfway through a consultation and get a phone call from the original client. How embarrassing. I apologize to them profusely and I get them scheduled again either a little later in the day or early the next day, and I double up my alarms to make sure I don't miss it again. But to completely miss an appointment and then go dark? No way, my guy. How do you plan to stay in business and pay your bills if you literally don't show up? You can't. End of story. Show up. Call or text your client when you're heading their way. Call your client if you'll be late or something comes up, and be prepared to reschedule right there and then. No, let me look at my schedule, because a confident client is a forever client. This last one should have been taught to you growing up, but fear not, I will not judge you either way. This one is be clean. We are hardworking people. We sweat, we get dirty. That sink just slapped us with some ew goop. Our deodorant wears off. That sandwich at lunch was super garlicky and the smell is hanging around. And we have a consultation scheduled on our way home. Honestly, more times than not, a potential client will see some dirt on your clothes at the end of the day as a good thing. You're the one swinging the hammer. You're the one doing the work. And of course, at the end of the day, you're tired and dirty. It instills confidence. However, if you've been through the proverbial crap that day and you're filthy, this is where we need to draw the line. No one is expecting you to go all the way home and grab a shower just to get dressed and go out again to do a consultation. But here are a few things you can do to stay at the top of your game even when the day is out to get you down. First, I always keep a change of pants, another shirt, and if you're a hat person, a fresh hat. Second, I always keep some baby wipes or dude wipes, a roll of paper towels, and some mechanic soap in my truck. A couple of wipes, and I am confident in shaking my potential client's hands. Third, deodorant, my friend. They come in so many sizes and scents that it is too convenient to not have one in your vehicle. You never know when your deodorant will wear off, and now you don't have to worry. This last one is a bit controversial. It's for the smokers out there. Whether it's marijuana or cigarettes, you smell. I'm sorry, but I said it. You smell. If you think for a second that you smoked on the way to your client's house, windows down, and they can't still smell it when you walk into their home, I'm sorry, but they can, and it's bad. If you must smoke, then pick up some bad odor neutralizers. I just did a Google search and dozens showed up. Give yourself a spritz, swirl some mouthwash, and go forth with confidence. I get it. I do. I too am a smoker. And it was not easy transitioning myself from smoking every time I would get in the vehicle. Even if I was just running into the gas station, I'd light up another cigarette once I got back in my vehicle. It was bad. It was really bad. I was going through cigarettes left and right, and it's just super bad for my health. But it is possible to beat the addiction and live a life on your terms. Now, I still smoke, but I smoke in the morning before I shower and brush my teeth. And then I smoke after I come home from work. I never smoke in between. I do not smoke in my vehicles anymore. I don't smoke anytime I'm going to be anywhere near clients, because my clients deserve better. My business deserves better. And by doing this small change, even though I'm still smoking, I'm still living a little bit healthier than I was when I was smoking all the time. But that's it. That's a wrap for the content. Let's dish out some homework. Send an email to the Handyman Academy Homework at gmail.com. Again, Handyman Academy Homework at gmail.com with your name, general locations such as city and state, and tell me what we should add to our list of common sense ways to earn yourself a lifelong client. That is it. Have a great week, my friends. I will see you next week, and bye for now.